Good evening. I am reporting on a pivotal shift in the global economic landscape. For decades, economists have puzzled over stagnant productivity, but the tide is turning. Recent data from the Federal Reserve suggests that we are entering an era of structurally higher productivity. Interestingly, this trend began even before the mainstream explosion of generative AI. The Fed notes that while AI is the current catalyst, a deeper structural shift in how businesses operate has been brewing for years. We are no longer just looking at a temporary spike. We are looking at a fundamental change in global output capacity. To understand where we are going, we must look at what economists call the J-curve effect. Whenever a transformative technology, like steam power, electricity, or now AI, is introduced, there is an initial dip. Efficiency often drops as companies spend billions on integration and retraining. This is the bottom part of the J-curve. However, we are now approaching the upward swing. While AI may initially result in flat job growth during this transition, the long-term projections are staggering. Some leading economists believe that as humans master these tools, labor productivity could increase by 3 to 4 times. This is not just about doing things faster. It is about a massive expansion of what the global workforce is capable of achieving. Despite this optimism, the transition is creating a unique paradox in the labor market. We are currently observing a low hiring, low firing environment. Companies are hesitant to let go of talent, fearing a future labor shortage. Yet they are equally cautious about new hires due to economic uncertainty. This brings us to a growing concern: wage polarization. There is a clear divide emerging. Top-tier workers who master AI are seeing their value skyrocket. Conversely, middle-tier workers, those performing routine tasks that AI can now handle, face the risk of wage gaps or displacement. With the unemployment rate recently ticking up to 4.6%, the Federal Reserve is keeping a watchful eye on whether job creation can keep pace with this technological displacement. Finally, let us look at the Fed's playbook. Chair Jerome Powell is navigating a path similar to the Greenspan Precedent of the late 1990s. Back then, Alan Greenspan correctly identified that technology was boosting productivity, which allowed the Fed to keep interest rates lower for longer without triggering inflation. Today's Fed is attempting a similar balancing act. They are keeping interest rates in what they call neutral territory, a level that neither stimulates nor restricts the economy. Furthermore, the prevailing philosophy among central bankers has shifted. They no longer seek to pop technology bubbles like the current AI surge. Instead, they aim to foster growth while remaining ready to manage the fallout should the bubble burst. As we move forward, the question remains: will AI deliver on its promise of a new golden age of productivity? Or will the labor market friction prove too great? For now, the world watches the Fed's next move. I am reporting for the International Economic Desk.